welcome to Kila Cherry Torah's daily Halacha review for Friday, July 1st. Happy Canada Day. We've been talking about halachas of air travel. Where does it say this? Gemara and Harayos, Leket Yosha, Pri Magada, Meshal Avram, says that sleeping with a garment under your head causes one to forget one's Torah knowledge. Placing someone else's garment under your head is also forbidden. Some say if an item separates between the head and the garment, like if there's a pillow, then you're allowed. It's permitted. A garment placed near the head, not directly under the head, is also permitted. A new garment that was never worn, or an old garment that was used for other things, may be placed under the head. Dozing off on your sleeve is permitted, you'll be happy to know. Even if there are no pillows or blankets available on the airplane, one should not use a garment. One who just wants to rest may place a garment under his head. If a garment is hanging on his hook, you can rest your head directly on the garment, even when going to sleep. Okay, a little bit of a spiritual insight there, but something you may want to be aware of, or take one of those inflatable neck pillows. It's common to eat a fleishik meal during a flight, sleep for a short period of time, and be served another meal. You have to keep track of how many hours have elapsed before you may eat dairy. Sleep does not exempt a person from waiting. So if you have a big steak dinner and you sleep for 3 hours, and you wake up and there's a 7-hour time change, that doesn't mean that you're allowed to have your coffee with milk. You have to wait 6 actual hours. So be careful of it. Be cognizant of that. Space on an airplane is limited, and one must often place a bag of food under the seat in front of him. One should not eat food that was stored under a bed that was slept in. You can be lenient in this case. The reason is that the seats are not intended to be used for a long sleep and do not have the status of a bed. There's a discussion amongst the poskim whether you can give non-kosher food to a non-Jew. This is common on an airplane if you are served non-kosher food. Practically speaking, based on Rabbi Belsky's psak, you can be lenient and give food to the non-Jew. Since we're speaking about kashrus, people maintain a high standard of kashrus at home, which is admirable. This standard should not be lowered when one is traveling. One should not accept any food that has a questionable kosher supervision. The same applies to other areas as well. For example, one would never dream of bringing certain magazines into your house. You shouldn't look at them when traveling either, even though if it's conveniently located in the seat pocket in front of you. Talk a little bit more about kashrus after Shabbos. Today, let's just note that the earliest candle lighting time is 7:27. Earliest time to light candles, make kiddush, usher in Shabbos Kodesh. Actual candle lighting time is 8:44. We're already moving backwards a little bit here, getting a minute earlier, I think, from last week. Mincha Ma'ariv, we will not convene a minyan this week. However, at 7 p.m. would be the time that we would all daven wherever we are. So if you'd like to daven at the same time others are, please daven mincha at 7 o'clock and Kabbalat Shabbat after 7, Ma'ariv after 7:27. Shachris tomorrow morning be 9:15. There is no more need to sign up, as you well know. And Shabbat concludes at 9:58, 2 minutes to 10 tomorrow night. Have a wonderful Shabbos. See you next time.